got a plan how to get in there. Fine. He's got a plan.
Hi all, welcome to Sprue Town. This time we're looking at Frostgrave. It's something I wanted to get into for a while and finally took the plunge. I had to book some wizards and I'm waiting on some army, some soldiers. So let's take a look at what they've got in. I got the box of the women because all the guys were sold out online. So let's see what we got on the sprues. You only get 8 multi-part. From what I've seen, I watched a couple other reviews too. All the extra parts and stuff you may need. Nice little cover art. Got the little ghoulies there. Nice Frostgrave background to it. I even got into doing some Frostgrave buildings and a little bit of quick scatter terrain, which was nice to get into. So I really wanted to get back into doing like an RPG-esque kind of game, and I remember even Hero Quest was fun back in the day. So I thought I'd give these guys a try. Nice shot of these models here on the back all painted up. You got the nice background terrain. And it says one thing that wizards desire above all is power. And it's got to be the truth. So, looking into the book and seeing all this stuff, I decided I wanted a witch to start off with. And I also wanted a firecaster, an elementalist. So, let's take a look at what we have on the sprues and see what we can come up with. And you only get 8 out of this, which, I don't know, for the price it seems a little steep, but it's market specific to what the game is. So everybody wants to take a chunk and everybody needs to survive if they're going to produce more. But 8? I like all the extra bits. They're absolutely outstanding. Having taken a look at this at the time, so here's, you get 2 identical sprues loaded with goodies, with pouches, bags, potions. Here's your bases. I just feel it would have been nice, charge a little bit more maybe, or the same price even, because it's going for like their 20-piece sets, and you know, 12 wizards. Yoo-hoo. But anyways, so I'm happy with my purchase nonetheless, because it allows me to get going with my wizards and apprentices. Let's take a look at the sprues. We've got here on the bottom, help if we turn them up right. Very cute. I'm liking it. Got the lady with the hood, little sweeping action. Oh, I like the ethnic look. The one with the big cone head is nice. And the weird kind of swept side hair. You got the one here. You got a ponytail. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I'm liking these. Got that nice bun do at the top there. No, it's just a skull hat. Nice touch. And here's some of the other ones. Nice little flip curls. Looks like a nice adventurous. You got arms here with a wand. Looks like a rope. Yeah, it's a rope. Sorry about that. Let me not say that. There we go. I like this. The Wicked Witch of the West. That's going to go on one of them. And then you got the flaming hair. That might be a good choice for the elemental. I'm not sure. Very Romanesque face there. Nice. Nicely detailed. I like it. Nice little gardener's hat. Cone hat. Here we go. You got a knife. Dagger. You got open hand. Closed hands. One with a bell. Let's see. Another open hands. And is that closed? It has. There we go. It's the back of the body. You get a book. Nice arm and a sword. Nice vorpal blade kind of looking thing for the dagger, magic dagger. Another dagger, looks like a loincloth or something. There's the back of some of those. You've got some wands here. Nice scimitar looking sword. These are nice bodies actually. Fits right in with the theme. Long cloaks. You got a skirt with the pantaloons. Little amulets. There's a hand reading a book. Nice touch. There we go. Nice long dress there. These ought to be nice looking models. Fun to put together. Let's take a look at that. We looked at that. Here are those. Yeah, I'm liking it. What do you think? We've got pouches, and I think even a dagger or so on some of the bodies. So that already comes kind of with the feel of what you want to do with these. Look at that skull. I love skulls on that staff there. Nice, awesome. We'll have to look. But God, you got enough options. This is great. And there's that, like that little rope. I like that head. One right here. Let's see what that is. Oh, nice little rounded hat. I like the bases. They're really nice. So all in all, you certainly get enough options. You could have probably squeezed another person on, but I think you'd like having all this in the bit box. But all in all, I like the looks of this game after reading the book too. I'll do a review on that. But they have some nice solo rules as well, which during this age of COVID, that's nice somebody's got something out there that you might want to play. Alright, so we're back with the band here. Back with our war band start. The Wizards. And I did a Elementalist Fire Wizard, and I also did a Witch set. I'm sharing this with my son, so he wants to put together for himself. So I did the first 4 of mine. Let's go. And we'll start off with the witches. They were fun to put together. You got your basic Wicked Witch of the West. I gave her this gemstone staff, which is neat. And then I gave her a hand doing the evil eye. And then I put a scroll on her, gave her a scroll, and a nice magic knife there, magic sword, vorpal blade. And she got a familiar of the cat, which was really nice. Here is the Apprentice for my witches. So I gave her the vorpal knife or sword. And then pouches on her side look good. I gave her, for her familiar, she's got the big raven on her shoulder. I've seen it on a pointed finger hand, which looks really good too. But I wanted to give her a wand instead of the witch's staff, so that denotes that. I love the head that's got these bowl cuts. It's pretty creative. I mean, expression, got the earrings. Look at that. That is nice. So even though I'm paying close to a GW price for these figures, for 28 millimeters, these are nice. There we go. And I've got so many bits left over, I'm still going to decorate this up a little bit more. So, and it should be clean paint, plastic. I got a line there to do. The plastic itself is really strong, but it also has a little soft surface to it. So the cleanup is like really fast. The arms going on the bodies went well. They're flush, no big gaps. Very nice set. And the bases come, they don't have a lip, but that's okay too. So those are my witches. And now for my fire elementalist. Here she is, the Queen of Fire. I didn't want to go too wild with the hair and stuff, so I chose the hood. with the flip curl. I thought it will paint up nice and be pretty visible face-wise. And then I almost gave this skull staff to the witch, but I like the idea of the fireball coming out of the skull, when I pictured playing. So that's why I chose that. I gave her a nice big bag for whatever she collects. I'll add probably one or two other things, but she was simple to put together. This is the most awkward body because of the pose. It's got this stepping forward on an angle thing with her body being knocked back slightly. There's arms that you can have where she's pointing out forward, like casting a bolt or whatever. But I chose the magic sword and I chose the staff. And then you glue this piece of the robe on. So that's the only thing I could say about this body and this part of the sculpture is it's a little puffy at one side, but capes will do that in the wind. That's it. So I gave her the one with the ponytail. Use super glue because that's a small contact point, but they did give a kind of a socket, which you'll appreciate when you glue it. So, but look at that. It went together so easily, so well. Not a bunch of excess glue, not a bunch of trial attempts. It just went together really good. I used some thin glue on this stuff, and it looks like it's going to hold just fine. Gave it the staff with the crystal through it. I thought it was a big nail at first, but I suppose it's a magic gem. So, here we go. And again, these will paint up really nice. So, those are my Elementalists. And then for an Apothecary, since you only get 8 total, and you might want 2 different kinds of wizards and what have you, I chose to do an Apothecary that I could use for both bands here. And this Apothecary is a Deus Vult foot sergeant, and I chose a nice body with no armor. Added a nice potion bag here, and then a hand that I got from the Deus Vult sprue, and put some potion in it, like he's healing someone. But I gave him a nice sword too. The hat choice was good, fits right in here with the Frostgrave stuff. They're a little taller than the regular Frostgrave wizard ladies, so I gave him one that was moving forward, and just that slight hunch made it all blend really well together. So I did pretty good with, creating something out of the box too. So I'm getting some Oathmark infantry, which will be nice to see how the human soldiers look compared to this. So that's what we get out of the box. And another thing was the sprue had this hand that I missed looking at. This would be just suave for the conjurer if you want to do one, but I'm going to save it for a zombie. What I wanted to show you was this gingerbread clown looking puppet on a hand. So for what you're paying for, what you're getting, they've just about done a trade-off. I'm happy with my purchase. I think you would be too, especially if you're going to get into Frostgrave like I am. And happy gaming out there. This is Spruetown saying like and subscribe. See you next time.